I've been asked a lot, so here it is, my recruiting toolbox for 2024. Check it. Welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you have not seen this channel before, it's all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter, because why not, right? Let's earn it. All right, so I use quite a few things during the course of my days and weeks as a recruiter. Now, there are so many things out there, probably even things I have not demoed, okay? So I am open, and perhaps my toolbox changes in 6 months, so I'll update you, but for right now, this is what I live and breathe by, okay? Number one, Covey. GetCovey.com, hands down, my absolute favorite recruiting tool, period, okay? Yes, does it have email sequences and you can get their personal and professional email? Absolutely, that's all great, right? There's tons of things that does sync with this. That's not exactly what I'm like, yes, right? Although it's easy. And the analytics are good, but they have a Scout. They have their AI sourcing tool that I love. It's so worth it. It helps me focus on my candidate experience, but most importantly, like, you could use Scout and I use Scout. We could have the same company, same position, and it's going to be slightly different because it uses my sourcing brain and your sourcing brain, okay? So it's still the power of what's going on up here. It will source beyond Booleans. So a great example of that is if I am looking for someone that's been at a SaaS company from 2016 to 2019 and I want to make sure it's a unicorn company, could I go find that manually and put that in LinkedIn Recruiter? Yes, I could. Will it take me a long time? Yes, it will. Okay, so the bot does that stuff for me, but I'm still the one that has decided that's the way to go. And then it shoots out the messaging sequences, and then these great candidates land in your inbox, and then I get to take over and do what I do best, which is, well, getting them excited about my role, about the company, driving their interview process, doing offers, you know, all of that stuff. And I get to spend more time doing it. Well done, Covey. Second, and I know there's going to be controversy here, is LinkedIn Recruiter. Now, is it because I have a giant contract with them for another 1.5 years? Probably, but I will say LinkedIn Recruiter, as far as the sourcing capabilities and being able to search through, send out messages really quickly, look through my first connections, and keep in touch, I still really enjoy LinkedIn Recruiter. So for the time being, still getting you LinkedIn. Next, I use Crunchbase. I also live and breathe in Crunchbase on a regular basis. I do this to find my Biz Dev leads. I absolutely love it. I also love it by how I can research my clients really quickly, how I can see their competitors. It goes on and on and on, but honestly, I can go on there and download, what, 1,000 companies within 30 seconds. Let's just say I want to have more companies in fintech. I can search all the fintech companies in like San Francisco area. I can have a whole hit list, and I can just go and keep myself pretty occupied for about a month, okay, just in 30 seconds. Love Crunchbase. Of course, ChatGPT, I probably use that 30% a day, okay? There are so many wonderful things to use. And by the way, I can do videos on all of these things, so if you want to put in the comments below specific videos on each one of these tools on how I use that, you know, go ahead, put the comments, thumbs up, and let's rock this. But yeah, I use ChatGPT all the time for inspiration for content. I could do to make me sound a little bit smarter, funnier, perhaps. I do that. But I use it for sourcing inspiration. I use it for job descriptions. I use it to help people with their resumes. I mean, I do all sorts of stuff with this. Love it. Calendly. I have Calendly to keep it super easy to schedule things with me. Now I will say, because I'm going to contradict myself a little bit, I use Calendly for my paid coaching stuff. That to me is a lot easier than perhaps always using it with candidates. And the reason why is because the moment I get a resume from a candidate, I pretty much pick up the phone and call them. Like, that's how fast my urgency is. I don't even deal with the Calendly. Now, Calendly though also works with clients really well. So depending on what you want to use it for, it's super simple. I mean, we don't have to go back and forth on, do you need this time, that time, all of that stuff. What I use for my freelancing to get extra money, extra biz, is Paraform. I do tech, and so for me, Paraform is really, really great for freelance tech recruiters. That's definitely their sweet spot. Definitely San Francisco, all startup companies, which is where I live and breathe. There's tons of other freelance platforms that you can use. I have done videos on that, so check that out there. But would love to know, am I missing something? What other freelance sites do you use? I think they're super powerful because although do I love my $37,000 fee? Sure. But I also love my $15,000 fee and my $10,000 fee. You know, it checks, you can keep it going, right? And then to not do biz dev is super powerful. Loom. I use Loom all the time. Just like you are watching my video right now, video is extremely powerful. It's powerful for biz dev, it's powerful for candidates, and really just putting who you are. Like, do you want to work with me? Check me out, you know? So I do that all the time. I'll definitely do a different video for that. But then what's great about Loom too is they have lots of different AI capabilities. Dig it, love it, use it, and I know every time someone watches my Loom video. Which brings me to Canva. Woo! You want to look great fast. You're like all those, think about Photoshop back in the day. And I mean, I went to FINM, right? So it's like, I've got to use Photoshop. It's hard. Canva makes you look like a marketing branding wizard. I use it all the time, even personally. I definitely recommend it. Veed. Read.ai is where we edit all these videos really fast, even for all my courses, which is through Thyversity.io and the Millionaire Recruiter. That's all done on Veed. It's, again, makes you feel like an editing wizard, which, by the way, I am not. It's Kate on my team. She does that. Any questions there, she can answer them. And then last but not least, Read.ai. This is, great for transcripts, so it just essentially gets into all of your meetings. It transcribes exactly what went through, even the sentiments, and actually it's free. Sure, there's paid versions for all of this stuff, right? But some of them I just use free, rocking it free, and I think that's what's great. Keep it scrappy, keep your costs down, but use whatever makes you faster and more efficient. That's just what's in my toolbox right now. What's in yours? Comment below. I want to try different things. I'm not opposed to it, but I just know that it's crowded, so I wanted to give you what I use. So thanks so much. I will see you every Thursday at noon. And don't forget that money is just a vessel to do all the amazing things you want to go do in life. Go live it. See you next week.